Delighted to be joined by Joyce ahead of his massive fight this Saturday at Wembley Arena. How you doing, Joe?
Very well, yeah. Thanks.
You good?
Yeah.
How's camp been?
Camp's going great actually, and out in Vegas, I've been improving and done the rehab and had some great sparring as well, like likes of Hunter and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm in a good place coming in, and I'm ready and excited for Saturday night.
You seem like you're in a good mood. Obviously, you had the press conference earlier. You've been very vocal on social media in terms of who you want next. You can't overlook who you've got this weekend. You've got Christian Hammer, a man who's fought on these shores multiple times. How do you think that fight's going to go, especially as it's a late change in opponent?
I think it's going to be an exciting fight. There's going to be lots of bombs traded and thrown and stuff. We're two big guys, so I think he's going to be throwing some heavy leather over the top. So, but it's a must win for me at this stage. I've got plenty of other fights, and I'm being vocal, like calling people out because I want these fights, and I'm just letting people know what I think about them.
We love it. We love to hear it. We love to see it. In terms of this, I know you're probably sick to the back teeth of hearing about him. Joseph Parker, that was the man you were supposed to fight originally. That fight fell through for numerous reasons. We've heard from different people why it's fallen through. How are you going to refocus your attention and make sure you're concentrating at the task in hand against Christian Hammer this Saturday?
Well, I'm very experienced, and I just fight whoever's in front of me, and Christian Hammer is in front of me, so I'm not going to overlook him because he's it only takes one punch in heavyweight boxing. You have to be careful, and but there's some great fights out there for me, like Joseph Parker would have been an amazing fight for the fans and for for on BT Sport, but like he decided to go and make things complicated and sign with Sky and all that kind of stuff. But he's kind of he wants to fight me. I don't need to fight him. Like I'm the number one, he's the number two. So it's just unfortunate that how things have panned out. But keep on moving on. I'm going to fight Christian Hammer, and then there'll be plenty of better fights out there.
And we don't want to look past Hammer. He's a man who's used to fighting on these shores. He's fought against the likes of Fury, David Price, and of course Tyson Fury. I don't want to look past him, but we have to mention the big man Tyson Fury. He holds part of the heavyweight title.
Yeah.
When can we see you fighting for a heavyweight championship? Say you get past Christian Hammer this Saturday.
Well, Bob Arum has already mentioned it, me fighting Tyson Fury, but obviously currently he's retired. So, but there's obviously the big fight with rematch with Usyk, Joshua. That's got to happen, and then if Tyson Fury's going to fight the winner. But I'm here, like edging closer. There's I don't know who's next. There's Dillian Whyte. There's other fighters out there.
Do you want Dillian Whyte?
Huh?
Do you want to fight Dillian Whyte?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll fight anybody.
How's that fight go, you and Dillian Whyte?
Well, you have to wait and see. If he wants it, I'm here.
Okay. You sound very confident. Obviously, with Hammer, like I said, he's fought people on these shores. How do you think you get this job done? Because he's been a tricky opponent for some top fighters.
Yeah, I believe, I've got my attributes. I throw a lot of punches. I throw heavy punches as well. I've got a good engine. So if he's going to be a dangerous opponent early on, but I believe I'll wear him down and take him out.
And obviously we've seen the press conference between AJ and Usyk. That fight takes place in August on the 20th. Everyone's going to be watching that fight with keen eyes, hoping to fight the winner, especially if you're a top heavyweight contender. Is that a fight that you can see yourself potentially jumping in, the winner of AJ versus Usyk? Yeah,
I'm ranked highly in the WBO, so if they don't want to fight me, then I'll take the belt. Thank you.
Yeah, take it. I want to ask you about how those fights would go, though. Say AJ was to win, how do you think you could kind of take him down? We know about the power that AJ poses. Obviously, you're probably a little bit bigger than him in terms of stature, but how do you think you could take a fight like AJ?
Well, yeah, AJ's a very strong opponent. He's, he's proved himself in the heavyweight division and definitely built a name for himself. And I think. And brought everyone along, but I think he has weaknesses which are pretty clear.
What's his weaknesses? Go on.
Like his engine, his chin, and he seems to be mentally not a bit. I don't know, but let's see how he approaches the Usyk fight, the rematch with his new trainer, because. if he's going to be more offensive and stuff. But yeah, it's a tough fight. All these fights at this level are tough, and I look forward to the challenge.
How do you see that fight going between AJ and Usyk? Who wins that one?
Well, it's a difficult one because Usyk's already got the beating of him. But that's the way he actually went about fighting him. So he'll make changes with his new coach Garcia, and maybe correct some of the mistakes, and let's see what happens. He's got he's got phenomenal power and stuff, so puts them together well. So just hope he goes in and doesn't get gassed out and doesn't get caught with anything.
And finally, I've got to ask you about your fight on Saturday. How does that fight go? I want a fight prediction from yourself.
With who?
With Hammer.
I believe I get him out there before the 12th.
Okay. Can you give us a round?
I'm not sure. I'm not going to put any pressure, but I'll say 4-6.